There's fear and dread flowing through the streets of Afghanistan today. As of August 16, the Taliban has taken over Afghanistan with an almost 2-week assault on cities, highways, and other regions. This is almost 2 decades after the terrorist group was challenged for dominance by the US military. The Taliban has swiftly gained a foothold through Afghanistan in a matter of just a few weeks, taking advantage of the hole left by departing US and NATO forces. Kabul has fallen and the presidential palace has been overtaken. President Ashraf Ghani has fled the country. The withdrawal of troops came directly from US President Joe Biden in April 2021. There were around 2,500 US troops and NATO soldiers left by April, and since then, the US has slowly been pulling them all out. Many people anticipated the removal of these troops would lead to the Taliban attacking the vulnerable areas, and they've done just that, but at a much faster pace than anticipated. First, taking out routes leading to Kabul and then capturing the city. The situation is dire and terrifying as thousands of people have been displaced, killed, or injured. They are desperately trying to flee to areas where there's still some government forces and control in the cities. They are hiding for their lives in parks, abandoned buildings, and any areas that would offer some kind of refuge. People from Kabul are in fear for their property, their family, and their lives. They are scrambling to stock up on goods, withdrawing money, and trying to leave on flights, cars, trains, however they can. Government offices, all kinds of shops, and all schools are all shuttered in areas recently captured by the Taliban. The Al Jazeera network broadcasts live images of armed Taliban terrorists roaming the palace and posing at desks. US embassy personnel have fled the country through the Kabul airport. The Taliban are an extremist group who do not believe in the rights of women and girls, taking away their right to education, employment, and their fundamental rights, most of which will all disappear completely very soon. They have targeted journalists, judges, peace activists, and women in positions of power over the years. Many residents of Afghanistan fear that the Taliban will roll back all the progress made in favor of women and ethnic minorities, while also closing off its borders to relief workers and journalists. Dozens of countries issued a joint statement calling those in positions of power and authority across Afghanistan to allow Afghans and foreigners to depart safely. Several petitions have been made to heads of states in neighboring countries, including India, to help evacuate their residents from Afghanistan. So how can you help the people? Donate to emergency relief funds and NGOs trying to scramble funds together to help the Afghan people. Another solution could be to donate to multiple places and spread the funds around so that the money definitely reaches all those in need. Follow accounts on social media that are detailing real-time updates. And most importantly, share everything you see about what's happening. Share information far and wide and let the people of Afghanistan know that they are not alone.